Hello everyone. In the previous video we have seen and discussed about canonical URL and how to avoid different URLs but has the same content issue. Okay. So now let's move on to next. That is sitemaps. Okay. Uh, in SEO there are two types of sitemaps. One is XML sitemap and the other is HTML sitemaps. First, let's see what is this XML sitemap and what is its usefulness in regarding SEO point of view. Google defines a sitemap in the following way. A sitemap is an XML file that lists URL for a site along with additional information about each URL. Sitemap gives Google and other search engines important information about your website, including number 1, a complete list of all URLs on your site, including URLs that may not be discoverable by Google's normal crawling process, for example, non-text pages or URLs containing several parameters. Second, how often the page on your site changes. For example, you might update your product page daily, but update your About Me page only once a few months. Next, the date each page was last modified and the relative importance of pages on your site. Okay. Sitemap allows spiders bots to index a site quicker in a more efficient manner. Now we have talked before about how Googlebot indexes your website, okay, and it goes from one website to another. Okay, we know that Googlebot travels through links present on the page. So as many as there are links on the page, it will go to each and every link. Now there is some websites which has a very large number of web pages, even thousands of pages. Now this Googlebot is programmed in such a way that it does not spend too much time on one particular site. Okay, so if the web, how to say, if there are too many web pages, Googlebot may not crawl all the web pages manually, because it's going to take time for the Googlebot to go each and every link and again go back to travel all the links. Okay, so some sites, some web pages may be missed out to be indexed, and even if there are some pages with there's lots of images and videos, and Google bot may not find it easy and it may not index those pages. Now in order to avoid all this issue, uh, we would want Googlebot to index all the pages that is existing on our website. Okay. Now what this sitemap does is that this sitemap is just a one file. It's a simple text file. Okay. Uh, but it includes all the URLs of your website. Okay. In this just one file. Okay. And this file we need to upload in the root directory of your website. Okay. Your developer can do that. You just need to create the file and send it to your developer. He will upload it in the root directory. And once that is uploaded, what Googlebot does is that when Googlebot comes first to your website, it will check for this sitemap file. And if they find sitemap file, it will first index this sitemap file, which means all the URLs listed in that sitemap file will be indexed. And that is how we make sure that each and every page of our website is indexed. That is through sitemap file. It helps Googlebot to index much faster, okay, and in more efficient manner. Now let's see how to create a sitemap file, okay, and before uploading in the root directory, okay. Now suppose if you have any website, okay, uh, say okay. Now in order to check whether this particular website has a sitemap or not, okay, if the sitemap file has been uploaded in the root directory or not, that is how we need to check in the first place, okay. Now how to check is that you have your home page. Just after your home page, you just need to put slash sitemap.xml. You just need to write your home page and slash sitemap.xml and enter. And you can see the file, okay. You can see there are different many thousands and hundreds and hundreds of different URLs listed in here, okay, which means this particular website has already uploaded sitemap file. That means this website has sitemap, they have made use of sitemap file. Now there are some websites which does not have a sitemap, so when you check homepage slash sitemap.xml, it will give you 404 error. Now for those type of websites, we need to generate all the URLs in one file, which is called sitemap file, and upload it in the root directory. Now let's see how to generate the sitemap file. You search in Google sitemap generator. Click on the first result. Yeah, now this is a free tool, okay. Sitemap generator. Now suppose let me take an example of say which website, okay. mm, the previous example, let me use it. Now all I need to do is just copy my homepage URL, and I just have to put in this column, okay. Now once I click start, it will automatically generate all the inner pages of this particular website, okay, all the existing pages, live pages of this website, and it will give us into just one sitemap file, okay. Now before doing that, now there is option to choose this one, okay. Like as we have seen in our previous these slides before, that sitemap gives the information like how often you change the page, okay, and which date it was last modified, and importance of the page, etc. So this is the option you can choose, like how often you change your website. That means you keep updating new content, so always, hourly, daily, monthly. So choose whichever you want, and when is the last modified. If it is today, you put the date, and none. And in priority, which one is more important, your homepage is more important, and which one is more important, you can select these options, okay. But for now I will not select any, okay. I will just keep none for every options, okay, because this facility was given by Google. Google gave this facility before because uh, Google says that there's no point uh, indexing your site again and again every day, because everything has been there in my database. So why I need to come to your site again and again? So you tell me only when you make changes, you notify me, then I will come to your website and index. That is what Google says. But then people start misusing it, okay. Even people, they don't modify, they don't make any changes at all. They will say I update daily, I make changes weekly or hourly, like that. And whenever Google comes, they find the same thing again and again. And Google decided that I will not give any more importance to all these factors. I will just come whenever I want. Whenever I find your link, I will come to your website. Now that's why it is random. Now we cannot exactly say that Google comes every day to your site or Google comes once a week to your site. Now that totally depends on Google. So I'll just select none for every this option, and I'll just click start. Okay, now it is done and it is ready. Now if we see here, pages indexed 23. Okay, so there are 24 pages, so this is the size. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to download sitemap.xml file. Okay, sitemap.xml file. So there are many files. Okay, but for now I don't require all this. I just need this one, sitemap.xml file. All I need to do is just click on this, it will download automatically. Okay, now all I need to do is I need to upload this particular file into the root directory of my website. So once that is done, then my website will have a sitemap file, and crawling indexing will be much easier and faster for Googlebot. Okay, so that is sitemap. So there is another type of sitemap called HTML sitemap. Okay, uh, in conjunction with XML sitemaps, websites should also contain HTML sitemaps. The HTML sitemap page is simply a directory page which lists in HTML form all the pages on a website in an organized fashion. HTML sitemaps are particularly useful to search engines in that a sitemap page will provide excellent internal linking structure and anchor text. Okay, and this is the example of HTML sitemap. Now the difference between XML sitemap and HTML sitemap will be XML sitemap is especially for search engines. Okay, we create the file so that search engine will crawl, will index our page much faster, and none of the pages will be missed. Okay. Now HTML sitemap is, of course, it will be helpful to search engine as well, because if you can see this particular example, okay, you can find HTML sitemaps in the bottom of every website. Like most of the website, whichever has HTML sitemap, they list like all the inner pages here according to their category wise. Okay, under books, whatever inner pages they have, they'll list here. Category, subcategory, they'll list everything. So of course, when search engine index this particular page, it is very easy for search engine Googlebot to go each and every page according to category wise. Okay, so it helps search engine in one way, and it even helps to readers. Okay, to users, whoever comes to this site. Okay, so they can just scroll down and they can check which category they want to go. Okay. Now you can check any website and you can scroll down, and if you can see the list like this, so those are nothing but those are HTML sitemap. Now next is our internal anchor text, okay, or we can call internal linking. Okay. Now anchor text is nothing but in websites you will see some, how to say, you will see uh, among the contents you can see uh, some words which are kind of hyperlinked, which means nothing but when you place your cursor, I mean you can click on these things, like this is an example, Google Webmaster Account. When you click on it, it will land you to different other page. Okay, so these are nothing but these are internal linking. Okay, internal linking structure. Okay, like you uh, especially you link on your keywords. Now let me give you an example. This website has a good example. Now, when we talk about this internal linking or internal anchor text, we are mainly focusing on the content, the written content of our website. Okay, like we need to choose particular word, and we need to hyperlink those particular word. Okay, so when we hyperlink it, we need to put the URL of different pages of your website, but which is how does it which has to go in relation with the word that you use. Okay, now let's take this example. Now in this particular website, if you see, so these are all the written contents. Okay, so among this they have placed link on this particular few words. Okay, website designing, SEO, PPC, SMO. Now if I click on this website designing, it has to take me to website designing page. So website designing page, I kind of hyperlinked on this particular word. Okay, this is a website designing page, and if I click on this, it will take me to SEO page, home page. Cool. And if I click on this, it will take me to PPC page. Okay, so the idea is to give hyperlink on those words which you feel important, or basically we do it on keywords. Okay, if your keywords are there in your content, we make sure we hyperlinked, and it has to land to the page, which is of course it has a similar, it has uh, to be in relation with the word that you use. Like PPC has to land on PPC page, and link building has to land on link building page. Okay, now this is very important. Okay, this is very important. Now when you have used internal linking structure on this particular word, like the web designing this particular words, okay, this becomes very important. So when Google indexes this page and finds this particular word with hyperlink, Google gives so much importance on this particular word. So this is how whenever people search web designing in Google, this is how your website will have the chance to rank higher than other websites. Okay, so internal linking structure is very important. So it is a good idea to use 2 or 3 words as the anchor text. Okay, so don't use too long. Okay, so 2 or 3 or 1. So depending on your keyword is important. This is ranked as being one of the most important factors by top SEO players. Now this is the example. Now we have this one short paragraph, and this is unoptimized, or this is like not a good way to use internal anchor text. Just only in 3-line paragraph they have used internal linking, like 1 line and 2 line. Okay, now it doesn't make much sense. Now the optimized version is like you just use on this windows and doors. Okay, because in this paragraph windows and doors is the most important word of, I mean, this paragraph is of course talking about windows and doors, so this must be the keyword. So just use anchor text on these keywords and land to the page where it is talking more about windows and doors. Next is glean URLs. Okay, now years back, whenever we search something in Google and when you click on those results, if you if you remember, or if you had noticed, the URLs on the web pages is like very long. I mean, incredibly long. We cannot imagine. Whatever they write, something like this, question mark, ampersand, plus, equal to, so all those parameters will come. Okay, which is not good for search engine. That is not good. Okay, so but now many people are aware of this, and many people have corrected the mistakes, and all the internal, how to say, pages all has very good URL. Now what search engine wants is URL has to be very short as possible, and it has to be very how to say, descriptive, short and descriptive. You just need to write what the page is talking about. That's all. Okay, you don't need to, because when the website is newly created, okay, for different page, the URL contains all this whatever the parameters and IDs and different all these uh, what they call symbols. So uh, we have to tell the developer to rename all these URLs using particular word or words that describes better. Now if we see this particular website, if we see like they have used homepage, and if it is pay-per-click page, they have used just pay-per-click management on their URL, then manual link building services. So you just need to write just whatever that is in the how to say content, nothing more than that. Okay, that is we call it optimized URL. Okay, and it's good way to use hyphen as word separator. Okay, some may use underscore, but hyperlink is most search engine friendly. Okay, because hyperlink describes divides the two words. Okay, underscore makes as just one word. Okay, it combines the two words as one. So underscore is not good way to use. You use hyperlink to how to say differentiate the URLs. I think that's all for now. That concludes the on-page part, the most important on-page part. I hope, and I want to make sure you recap again and you try to how to say understand everything that we have seen. So for in the next video, we will start with the off-page part, off-page SEO. Thanks, and thanks for watching.